Wait, there's more giant monsters like this? Oh yeah, there is. There's even a giant hippopotamus. Let's take a look, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? We're taking a look at Assassin's Creed Origins, giant monsters and giant creatures. These are giant bosses in the game, and it is quite literally once in a lifetime opportunity to see all these giant monsters. And it's crazy because we actually get to see all of them. And guys, let's leave a like on this video. The more likes the merrier, because we will start doing insane giveaways on this channel, and leaving a like literally only takes 0.52589 seconds of your day. Now, there are several giant monsters in the game, and we're gonna be taking a look at all of them, but these monsters are so amazing to look at, and they are extremely rare to find, and I'm gonna tell you how to actually. Now, the developers of the game actually intentionally made a glitch in the game where giant monsters appear out of nowhere, and you can defeat these giant creatures at secret locations. It's at a secret place and you have to find it, and it's amazing to actually witness these monsters in real life. It is something that words cannot describe. Now, the first boss, the first giant monster we're gonna take a look at is something called Anubus, and she is extremely giant, and she is located over here on the map, as you can see. Now, this does require you to be a super high level. I'd say at least level 40, so max level. You have to be super high level for this, because these giant monsters are really hard to beat. They're really strong, and you'll see how strong they actually are, because it's gonna take you a few tries to beat these guys, because they are that strong. Now, we're about to find the first giant monster. There's several more monsters to find, but I'm gonna show you the type of gear I'm actually wearing. This is heavy gear. This is the best of the best, level 40. Here we have the Isu armor. It's a purple looking armor. It's really nice. I suggest wearing the Isu armor because it's purple. Like, it looks cool, but it's also like really strong. It's one of the best armors that you can actually have in the game, so I do recommend wearing this one, and I'm gonna wear it for this first giant monster that we're gonna fight right over here in just a second here. So what you gotta do is just get on the horse and start going straight, and you'll see this hill. Just keep going up this hill and then go down the hill. Now just go straight and keep going straight. I know it's like a really long straightaway, but just go straight, and then you'll see another hill. So you gotta climb this hill and then just go down this hill, and right after that you will see a little higher hill. High the hill, and now go down the hill, and then you'll see like this little lightning, this light thing coming out, and it's like a orange type of orange little light thing, and then the screen turns white, and now the Anubus, she will arise, and this is the moment that we have all been waiting for, because this is amazing. Like, I'm so stoked right now. This is so cool, right guys? I'm like wow, look at this, right? So these wolves just come at you. Wolves just straight, they just come at you, and this is a sort of an attack at you. And then there's like this another attack that she does where there's smoke coming at you, and you're like, whoa. So you gotta be careful of the smoke attacks, but what you want to do here is get your bow and start aiming right in the middle of the chest. Now, her chest is really big, so you gotta shoot it and keep shooting it, and she's gonna keep reviving those wolves at you, but you gotta keep fighting. You gotta stay strong, guys. This is gonna be an intense battle, and it takes a really long time to defeat her. It takes like at least 20 minutes or something like that. Obviously, we're not gonna sit through all that, but let's jump cut to when she dies. Wow, guys, okay, she's about to be defeated. Here we go, another shot. There we go, we finally did it. It took so long. It took 20 minutes, guys. It's crazy. You gotta be really strong for this. Wow, we got 1,000 XP points. That's pretty cool. Now we're gonna level up. Wow, we're already level 40. We got more XP, and that is the weapon that we get. That weapon is so powerful, guys. It's really strong. Let's take a look at that weapon. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at that, right? Quality 94, almost 100, guys. That is one of the strongest weapons I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm gonna equip that because it's probably one of the best ones. Wow, look at my face. This is what you get when you defeat a giant monster. Your face is all purple. It's so cool. Now that is the first giant monster that we've seen right now. And I did say there's a giant hippopotamus, and let's take a look at the various other types of giant monsters, including the hippopotamus, right now. Also, make sure to leave a like because that was an amazing battle, wouldn't you say? Now, the developers did say there's gonna be several more monsters, and one of them is actually gonna be a giant snake called Succubus or something like that. But it's gonna be a giant big snake, and it's gonna be a giant monster, and you're gonna have to defeat this thing, and it's gonna be another glitch like this was an Anubus glitch, but there's gonna be another snake glitch. So the snake glitch is gonna be a giant monster, and that's gonna be really cool to actually see, because that's something I'm looking forward to. A giant snake, I'm all in. The next one is gonna be a giant hippopotamus. Like I said, the hippopotamus is, we don't have the actual name of these monsters, but it is gonna be a giant hippopotamus, which is gonna be really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the giant hippopotamus armor that we're gonna get, like we did with this Anubus, but there's also gonna be a weapon coming with the giant hippopotamus. I'm assuming it's gonna be a heavy thing, like a boom because a hippopotamus is, like, you know, fat. There's also gonna be a giant crocodile, and that's something I'm looking forward to, because if you know, crocodiles are very scary and they snap their mouths, so I'm assuming that the giant alligator is gonna snap his mouth at you, and I'm gonna be like, whoa, I'm gonna have to back up because that's scary, and that's gonna scare the living pants out of me, because that's crazy to think that, wow, they're putting a giant alligator in the game. And the thing is that this giant alligator is gonna be bigger than the Anubis. The hippopotamus is going to be bigger than Anubis. Alright, so that just goes to show that, wow, the scale of this game is pretty amazing, and not many games out there really have done this, except for Fallout 4 with Liberty Prime. The next boss that we're going to take a look at is going to be something really funny. I'm assuming it's going to be like a giant rabbit or some sort of furry creature, but it's gonna be evil. Like, it's gonna be, I know, like, rabbits are super cute, and they're like really all over the cuteness, and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's pretty cute, but it's gonna look like scary, and it's gonna look like really evil and something that you want to defeat, not something cute, because you wouldn't really want to defeat a cute little bunny rabbit, would you? I sure wouldn't. But they're gonna try to make it super scary and super, like, aggressive to the point where you're like, wow, we need to defeat this giant monster and hopefully get some really cool weapons from it and maybe some EXP. Whereas EXP actually doesn't really matter, because you're already gonna have to be super high level for all these giant monsters, because you should be at level 40 right now, which is the max level. And you can't really go any higher than that, so you gotta be super high level to defeat all these monsters. And like I said, you should be using that purple armor that I was suggested, because it is the Isu armor, and it's one of the best that you can get. And the final giant monster that we know is gonna be coming out is actually not even a monster per se, it's a giant human monster, let's call it that. It's gonna be really big, and just, it's gonna be like putting its hands on you. Who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, the developers of this game are so creative with the bosses. It's just amazing that these bosses are that big and that strong, and you gotta defeat them and all that. And everyone's gonna have the opportunity to defeat these giant bosses and get the best weapons from them and the best armor from them, because it's coming on PC, PS4, and Xbox 360. However, the people who pre-ordered this game game will get it earlier. These expansion packs, they will get it earlier, but at the end of the day, everyone will have it. Like if you didn't pre-order it, eventually you will be able to defeat the giant monsters. It'll just take a week or so before you get it, before the other pre-order guys. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. Let me know in the comments if this video was really helpful. I know it really was really helpful, but make sure you leave a like on this video, guys. It's really important. Just leave a like on this video, and let's try to get to as many likes as possible, and I'll see you guys next time in another Assassin's Creed Origins video. This game is awesome!